Hello everybody, here's another video from Angie's Inspirations. Today I thought I would talk to you about our experience with some of the complications we've experienced with renovations. It's been a long, hard, interesting road, but it's all sort of worked out now for the best. And I wanted to talk to you about some of the roadblocks that we encountered and how we ultimately overcame those roadblocks. So, one of the first roadblocks we encountered was that we had a contractor who didn't do our bathroom to code. It had to be taken apart and put back together, basically built from the ground up in order to make it accessible in terms of my chair. And so the contractor told us that we didn't need a permit to do the bathroom when we asked if we needed a permit. We now know different. We know that we need a permit for everything, pretty much. So he didn't do the bathroom to code, but he created something that I couldn't use. It was not accessible to my needs. So, he basically let us down on two fronts. So, the new contractor that we have is awesome. He's really good. His work is top notch. He's absolutely fantastic. We like him a lot. The name of his company is RQS Renovations. And we would recommend him to anyone. And his name is Robert Perrell. He is one of the good guys out there when it comes to contracting and renovating. And he is really, really top notch and a good guy. So, since we've had that really bad experience, Robert's work has made up for it, and we now have something that is beautiful, and we can function with it. So, I wanted to explain to you that some of the other issues that we've come up across was that, okay, so we're in a duplex, and that essentially means, for those of you who don't know, that you're joined to someone else, and that neighbor can either be nice or nasty. And the guy who owns the duplex next to us, who's joined to us, he doesn't live there. He rents it out. But some of his sloppiness is what I'm gonna call it, for lack of a better word, has has caused us problems. He's neglected his house, extreme. And when we went to do the bathroom, when we pulled it apart, we discovered, well, we knew we were having plumbing issues. So that's another reason why the bathroom had to be pulled apart and completely redone. And we discovered that he had, in previous years, before we bought the house, had went down into the crawl space where all of the plumbing and things like that are connected, and where you can ultimately make things like that functional. And he connected his plumbing to ours. So basically, he created a situation where his toilet, sink, bathtub, shower, it was all on functioning on our side. So our side of the house was basically having to function in terms of plumbing for both houses. So our house had I guess you could say a double load in terms of plumbing, and that's why the sink was backing up and the toilet was clogging, and it created an entire flipping mess that we would have preferred not to have to deal with. And to top it all off, the home inspector that we used was new to this province and passed the plumbing because he thought that it was legal for here in Newfoundland because it was legal in the province where he had come from. Well, and so, yeah, we had basically had to get a plumber to come and put our plumbing back right and make sure that it was up to code. And the plumber did that, and we're extremely grateful for that. And the home inspector that we used actually paid for the plumbing fiasco to be fixed because it was ultimately on his head, because he's the one that passed it. So he volunteered to pay for it after we had an extensive look for the previous owners of the house, because they had stated that in the paperwork that there were no issues with the plumbing and everything was fine, and they shouldn't have done that. So we tried looking for them, couldn't find them. So the home inspector graciously offered to pay for the plumbing to be fixed, which was really good. So that was fixed, and we've taken our deck out, and we're actually now in the process of replacing the deck. I think Edward's gonna do that on his own, and that should be done within the next month or so, depending on Edward's work schedule. But yeah, we've we've had quite some good experiences and some bad experiences with renovations, but for the most part, after we got things straightened out and everything was good, with the new contractor, we ended up with an awesome experience, and this guy is stellar, and I would recommend him to anyone. He also replaced our roof for us, so we have a brand new roof. And the roof actually, when he finished it, he gave us a 45-year guarantee with the roof. So that's really good, because normally in the roofing industry here in Newfoundland, you only get 30 years. And he used a different material that was used in, or is commonly used in the province of Quebec, which is where this contractor started his business, and he's now moved to Newfoundland. But like I said, he's awesome. We love him. He's been really, really good to us, and we've got a porch closet, which is something that we never had when we first moved in. And so to date, we've had the bathroom redone, we've had the roof redone, and we've had the plumbing fixed. And it's been a good experience after we sort of ironed out the bumps in the road. And yeah, we're grateful for the help that we received, and we're grateful for the services of Robert Perrell with RQS Renovations. He's really, really awesome. And like I said, I'd recommend him to anyone. And he's good. He knows what he's doing. And so today, I just wanted to share with you the renovation experiences that we've had. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about how we overcame all of that. And now things are great and good. And going forward, we intend to keep using Robert Perrell as our contractor, because he's just so good, and he's there's no one else like him, and I don't know how much more good I can say about him. He's just really, really awesome, and we're grateful for him and grateful for his expertise. Thank you, Robert. That's it for today, and I will be back tomorrow. Hope you've had a good experience watching my video, and hope that it's helpful to everyone else who's out there. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye.